I sat beside a man from Hollywood, California on a plane. He said he had rich and famous friends, yeah, he liked dropping names. I said, well, how'd it do? It's good for you. I dig a lot of those actors, but son, you ain't got a thing on me. See, I got friends with tractors. They'll grow your groceries, haul a load, pull you out, then fix the road. They're good at slowing speeders down when they pass through from out of town. I'll live out in the country, happily ever after. I got everything I need, 'cause I got friends with tractors. Come Friday night, we hit the woods, go bogging in our trucks. It's just about a guarantee some good old boy gets stuck. Where I come from, you can bet you buck, a mud hole ain't a factor. I'll sink mine to the floorboard, 'cause I got friends with tractors. And they'll grow your groceries, haul a load, pull you out, then fix the road. They're good at slowing speeders down when they pass through from out of town. I'll live out in the country, happily ever after. I got everything I need, 'cause I got friends with tractors. Yeah. I've been to fancy 5-star restaurants and I left there barely fed. They charged me for the water, the butter and the bread. That gourmet meal looked more to me like fish bait on a cracker. But I'll stay fat and happy, 'cause I got friends with tractors. And they'll grow your groceries, haul a load, pull you out, then fix the road. They're good at slowing speeders down when they pass through from out of town. We'll live out in the country, happily ever after. I got everything I need, 'cause I got friends with tractors. Yeah, I got everything I need, 'cause I got friends with tractors. Yeah. Yeah, man, talking about Internationals and John Deere's, Massey Ferguson's, whatever you got. We don't discriminate. Front end loaders, bush hogs, post hole diggers, need them, gotta have them. I believe I do know one actor. Is Larry the Cable Guy an actor? Oh well, he's got a tractor.
There's a full moon outside going down as I'm getting up. I give my baby a kiss and a hug before I go. Slip on my old work boots, pour some coffee in a cup. I got a tank full of diesel that'll get me on down the road. There's a destination about a half a mile away, where the weeds are growing high, getting out of hand. A couple 100 acres pass from Granddad down to me. If it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna take care of this land. But you know, out here this land takes care of me, while I'm on my own with some time alone where the telephone don't ring. Underneath the big blue open sky, I tip my old straw hat and wave at neighbors passing by. There ain't no place I'd rather be than with my bush hog, my tractor and me. Sitting in the cab on the seat of this John Deere, driving round in circles, losing track of time. It's amazing just how much a man can see from here. As the tractor keeps rolling, the wheels turn in my mind. There's a destination about 1,000,000 miles away, where the weeds are growing high, getting out of hand. I go there in my thoughts and sort things out all through the day. And when the sun goes down, I'm feeling alright again. 'Cause you know, out here this land takes care of me, while I'm on my own with some time alone where the telephone don't ring. Underneath the big blue open sky, I tip my old straw hat and wave at neighbors passing by. There ain't no place I'd rather be than with my bush hog, my tractor and me. Yeah, we're working it out, just us three. My bush hog, my tractor and me. My bush hog, my tractor and me.
John Deere lunch kit and a thermos full of Kool-Aid. September harvest and I missed another school day. 14 hours worth of work and dirt were lessons learned. Waist deep in those fields of gold, 7 tons of steel and a 12-year-old. Working hard just to keep it in a straight line. On the combine, hand-me-down overalls and an AM radio. Try to get it right the first time and take it slow. Alabama singing in a hurry and I don't know why. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Black clouds and it starts to rain, running short on time and out of faith. Nothing you can do but pray for the sun to shine. On the combine, every time I climb that ladder, it takes me back to things that matter. And a Friday night, first date dinner in the cabin beneath the moonlight, cushion on a 5-gallon pail, riding shotgun. Time goes by like those waves of grain, but I remember it like yesterday, where I fell in love for the first time. Whoa, whoa. Waking up in the pitch black, coffee in the cup out the door before the dawn cracks. A quick prayer in the barn, Lord, we sure could use some rain. And climb on up in the tractor, take 100 laps, wake the kids up after. Get a quick kiss from your baby, then it's time to start the day. It's giving all you got to give and going 10 steps farther. It's a dusty cab and coveralls that you put on like armor. The days are long, the work is hard, your calloused hands are harder. The only thing tougher than a farm is the farmer. It's dinner time at sunset, knowing that a bunch of folks that you ain't met can gather round the table with enough to pass around. It's a good dog and a dirty truck, a hand helping your neighbor up. It's the whole world counting on us, and we ain't gonna let them down. It's giving all you got to give and going 10 steps farther. It's a dusty cab and coveralls that you put on like armor. The days are long, the work is hard, your calloused hands are harder. The only thing tougher than a farm is the farmer. Steady as a fence post, shoot you straighter than a cornrow. The world needs him, God knows that's why he made the farmer. He's giving all you got to give and going 10 steps farther. It's a dusty cap and coveralls that you put on like armor. The days are long, the work is hard, your calloused hands are harder. Yeah, the only thing tougher than the farm is the farmer.
Daddy left his hands in dirt, and often tired and sometimes hurt. He could make life grow from things inert. That's a farmer's life. He taught me to work beneath the cloudless skies, face my fears in the darkest nights. He taught me to talk to Jesus Christ, say a farmer's prayer. Jesus, walk these fields with me, give me strength and the faith I need. Bless this farm, my family, and this farmer's life. The smell of life rides a prairie breeze. Generations watching over me. The next in line is bouncing on my knee, learning a farmer's prayer. Jesus, walk these fields with me, give me strength, the faith I need. Bless this farm, my family, and this farmer's life. when I die, placed beneath the wind, where the gentle rains can wash away my sins, but leave me to lie in this old shirt I'm in. Say a farmer's prayer. And Jesus walked these fields with me, give me strength, the faith I need. Bless this farm and my family, and this farmer's life. Bless this farm and my family, and this farmer's life. That's this farmer's prayer.
I was barely past the stage of baby bottles, at an age when little legs first start to toddle. When my pa saw I could stand, he thought I would be a man. Once I got the feel of blisters on my hands, shucking corn, shucking corn, shucking corn, shucking corn. From early morning until dusk, we stripped away the blades of husk, shucking corn, shucking corn. I stood right along beside my two big brothers, and it got so we depended on each other. There was little time for fun underneath the summer sun, and it seemed to me like work was never done. Shucking corn, shucking corn. Through the years this life of mine has kind of mellowed. I'm the father of a bright-eyed little fellow. You ain't seen a closer pair. He goes with me everywhere, and you can bet your boots he'll always do his share. A shucking corn, shucking corn, shucking corn, shucking corn. From early morning until dusk, we stripped away the blades of husk, shucking corn, shucking corn, shucking corn, shucking corn, shucking corn, shucking corn.
Diamonds on the windshield as heaven starts to cry, and in his rearview mirror his angel waves goodbye. She knows he's gonna go, she knows he's one of them. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. That Detroit diesel pirate ship goes blowing out again, sailing toward the setting sun. Freedom's their best friend. Brothers of the highway,
on in there.
Well, put the pedal to the metal. Tried out to run the rain. Another shot of truck stop coffee as I run in through his veins. This world turns on 18 wheels. Thank God we can depend
On brothers of the highway, children of the wind. That Detroit diesel pirate ship goes blowing out again. Sailing toward the setting sun, freedom's their best friend. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. Carolina west, Denver,
Baton Rouge, east of Pittsburgh,
Portland south to San Diego. Sail on, sail on,
Tallahassee, north to Boston,
up to Bangor, west to Austin, coast to coast, sea to sea. Sail on, you brothers of the highway, children of the wind. That Detroit diesel pirate ship goes blowing out again. Sailing toward the setting sun, freedom's their best friend. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. That Detroit diesel pirate ship goes blowing out again. Sailing toward the setting sun, freedom's their best friend. Brothers of the highway, children of the wind. God bless you, brothers of the highway, children of the wind.
God bless y'all.
That's a big 10-4.
He don't punch no clock in the morning. He's up long before the break of dawn, and he's already turned the wheel on a hand-me-down tractor. Drop tape bales way out in the pasture. Another week of no rain. Oh, but he don't complain, 'cause at the end of the day, that's why God made a farmer, to keep us between the rows, to work hard, love harder, and you'll reap what you sow. So when you say grace for the food on your plate, pray a little longer, 'cause that's why God made a farmer. There's an old bump gate that still needs fixing, and a whole lot of fences that need mending. But he's tending to a newborn colt with a 2-quart bottle out in the barn, 'cause he lost his mama. It's 2 weeks to harvest time. The header's out on the combine, but he never falls behind. That's why God made a farmer, to keep us between the rows, to work hard, love harder, and you'll reap what you sow. So when you say grace for the food on your plates, pray a little longer, 'cause that's why God made a farmer. Another week and still no rain, but he'll never complain. He'll just plow right through it and go against the grain. That's why God made a farmer, to keep us between the rows, to work hard, love harder, and you'll reap what you sow. So when you say grace for the food on your plate, pray a little longer, 'cause that's why God made a farmer. Yeah, when I say grace for the food on my plate, I pray a little longer, that God made a farmer. Oh, that God made a farmer.